World War II, a global conflict that saw the rise of new warfare strategies and technologies, none more impactful than the bomber aircraft. These formidable machines played a critical role in the war, changing the very face of warfare. From their roaring engines to their devastating payloads, bombers brought unprecedented destruction from the skies, shaping key events and turning the tides in this global conflict. Now, journey with us as we explore the top 10 most effective bombers that ruled the skies during World War II. First on our list is the American-made Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress. The B-17 was developed in the 1930s for the United States Army Air Corps. With its robust construction and defensive armaments, it truly lived up to its nickname, the Flying Fortress. The B-17 was a strategic weapon that was designed to win wars by bombing the enemy from high altitudes. In World War II, the B-17 played a significant role in the European theater, predominantly used by the 8th Air Force. It was involved in countless daytime precision bombing campaigns against German industrial and military targets. Who can forget the daring missions over Berlin, or the relentless bombing runs over the Schweinfurt ball-bearing factories? Despite heavy losses, the B-17's resilience and the bravery of its crews were instrumental in crippling the German war machine. The B-17, a true flying fortress that played a crucial role in the air war over Europe. Next up, we have the AVO Lancaster, a British heavy bomber. This aircraft was a marvel of British engineering. Its sleek design allowed it to carry an extensive payload, making it a formidable force in the skies. But the Lancaster was more than just a heavy lifter. It was equipped with 4 Rolls-Royce Merlin engines, giving it the power and speed necessary to conduct precision bombing runs deep into enemy territory. The Lancaster's prowess was on full display during the Battle of Berlin and the famous Dambusters raid. In the Battle of Berlin, the Lancaster's superior payload capacity allowed it to deliver a devastating blow to the German capital. Then, in the Dambusters raid, its precision bombing capabilities were instrumental in destroying key German dams, causing significant infrastructure damage. The Lancaster, a symbol of British air power, was a key player in the strategic bombing campaign against Germany. Now let's turn our attention to the Consolidated B24 Liberator. This heavy bomber, the brainchild of Consolidated Aircraft, was renowned for its incredible range and load capabilities. With its distinctive twin tail fins and high-mounted Davis wing, the B-24 could carry a hefty payload and cover great distances. Its range was a game-changer, enabling it to penetrate deep into enemy territory, delivering destructive blows before the enemy could react. But the B-24 wasn't just a one-war zone wonder. It saw action in both the European and Pacific theaters, proving its versatility and adaptability. From the freezing skies over Germany to the tropical heat of the Pacific Islands, the B-24 Liberator was there, a constant thorn in the Axis powers' side. Its contribution to the Allied victory cannot be overstated. The B-24 Liberator, an essential player in the Allied war effort on multiple fronts. Switching sides for a moment, we look at the German Heinkel He 111. This twin-engine, medium-range bomber was a crucial part of Germany's early war strategy. With its sleek, aerodynamic design, it initially enjoyed great success in the Blitzkrieg campaigns against Poland and France, thanks to its impressive speed and substantial payload. The He 111 was designed for speed, not for resilience. Its thin skin made it vulnerable to anti-aircraft fire and enemy fighters. As the war progressed, this became an increasingly significant issue. Despite upgrades to its armament and armor, the He 111 could not keep up with advancements in Allied aircraft design and technology. Furthermore, its limited range became a liability in the vast expanses of the Eastern Front, and its payload capacity was outmatched by larger 4-engine bombers used by the Allies. The He 111, a key component of the early German Blitzkrieg, but later found wanting as the air war intensified. Crossing the Pacific, we meet the Mitsubishi G4M, known as Betty. A key player in the Japanese aerial force during the Second World War, Betty was a symbol of long-distance warfare. With a whopping range of over 3,000 miles, this powerhouse could reach far-flung targets, delivering devastating payloads. Yet this formidable reach came at a cost. The G4M was notorious for its lack of armor and self-sealing fuel tanks, This made Betty a vulnerable target, often leading to catastrophic consequences when under enemy fire. It was a classic case of a double-edged sword. The very features that made the G4M a long-range threat also exposed its crew to great danger. Despite its vulnerabilities, the Mitsubishi G4M played a significant role in the Pacific theater, participating in major battles and enduring as a symbol of Japan's aerial might. The Mitsubishi G4M, a symbol of Japanese long-range bombing efforts, but one that paid a heavy price for its capabilities. Back in Europe, we find the versatile Junkers Ju-88. This German aircraft was a true jack-of-all-trades, serving not only as an effective bomber but also as a formidable fighter. The Junkers Ju-88 distinguished itself with its innovative design, which allowed it to be adapted for various roles, from torpedo bomber to night fighter. During the war, the Ju-88 played an instrumental part in many key bombing missions over Britain. Its speed and agility, combined with its heavy bomb load, made it a significant threat to the Allies. It was involved in some of the most intense bombing campaigns of the war, contributing significantly to the Luftwaffe's efforts. Despite facing heavy losses towards the end of the war, the Junkers Ju-88 proved its worth time and again. It was a testament to German engineering and adaptability, embodying the versatility that was so crucial in the ever-changing theater of war. The Junkers Ju-88, a versatile workhorse of the Luftwaffe. Over in the Pacific, the North American B25 Mitchell made a name for itself. This twin-engine medium bomber was a force to be reckoned with. Its fame was sealed during the Doolittle raid, an audacious mission that saw 16 B-25s take off from an aircraft carrier to bomb Tokyo. This daring feat, led by Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle, was the first air operation to strike the Japanese home islands during World War II. But the B-25 Mitchell was more than just a one-hit wonder. Its robust design and effectiveness in a variety of roles made it a stalwart of the Allied bomber fleet. Whether it was strafing enemy shipping with machine guns or dropping bombs on strategic targets, the B-25 was up to the task. It was a testament to North American aviation's ingenuity and the courage of the crews who flew it. The B-25 Mitchell, forever remembered for its audacious raid on Tokyo. Now, let's turn to the Eastern Front and the Petrova P2. This lesser-known Soviet bomber was a marvel of its time, embodying speed and agility that were exceptional for bombers during the Second World War. As the war raged on, the need for high-speed, highly maneuverable bombers became apparent, and the Petrova P2 rose to the occasion. With its twin-engine design and sleek aerodynamics, it was capable of evading enemy fighters with surprising grace. This nimbleness, combined with a respectable bomb load, made it a formidable player in the air war. Lauded for its contribution to key Soviet victories, the P-2 was a trusted warbird in the Red Air Force. Despite its less renowned status in the larger scope of World War II, it was a crucial asset that helped tip the scales on the Eastern Front. The Petrova P-2, an unsung hero of the Soviet air war. Finally, we have the British Handley Page Halifax and the Soviet Tupolev Tu-2. The Halifax, a stalwart of the Royal Air Force's strategic bombing campaign, was a key player in crippling the Nazi war machine. Not just a bomber, this versatile aircraft also took on roles such as glider tug, paratroop transport, and even maritime reconnaissance. Its contribution to the Allied victory is beyond dispute. Now, let's fly east to the Soviet Union, where the Tupolev Tu-2 was making waves. This late-war bomber was a marvel of design, blending speed, maneuverability, and firepower in a package that caught the Axis powers off guard. Not only did the Tu-2 play a crucial role in pushing back the German forces, but its advanced design also set the stage for post-war aviation development. The Halifax and the Tu-2, two bombers that left their mark during and after World War II. So there we have it, the top 10 most effective bombers of World War II. From the B-17's pivotal role in the European theater to the Lancaster's significant impact on the Battle of Berlin, these bombers shaped the course of the war. Each aircraft, with its own unique capabilities and performance, played a distinct part in the conflict. The war would not have been the same without their contribution. Which bomber do you think had the biggest impact? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this trip back to World War II, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Your support enables us to keep bringing these historical nuggets to light. So hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share the video with fellow history buffs. We've got a treasure trove of similar content lined up, diving into the nuances of history's most pivotal moments. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more fascinating explorations into history.